You have forward head posture and you have hunchback posture, and you want to improve both, and you really don't want to make your forward head posture worse. What do you do? In this video, I'm going to share a simple exercise that you can do at home to improve your forward head posture. How to do it properly and how to avoid making the mistakes that will actually make your forward head posture worse. Let's get ready to think right, move right, and feel right. First, quick recap about what causes forward head posture. It's our modern lives. We sit all day staring at screens in forward head posture. We set up our TVs higher than where we're sitting so that we have to go into forward head posture. We spend all day staring at computer screens, shortening our suboccipital muscles and weakening our neck flexors. We sit in our hunchback positions with our forward head posture all day, and then we stand up and wonder why we are stuck in hunchback posture with forward head posture. The answer is pretty clear. We're just doing it to ourselves. To fix forward head posture, you just have to train muscles to do the right thing so you can get out of forward head posture. They have to be flexible enough and strong enough to create the right position of your head and neck relative to the rest of your body. If you can get the right muscles firing, you can beat your hunchback posture, you can fix your forward head posture, and that's the whole point of the Hunchback Fix program, which I will link to down below in case you've never heard of it. In the program, I assign chin tuck variations, exercises to build muscles of the front of your neck. And I'm going to explain how to do those exercises in this video. It's super simple and you can do it right where you are sitting right now. And it's a great part of a complete program to get rid of your hunchback and forward head posture. It's a good idea to first have done some exercises to reduce your hunchback posture before you start doing forward head posture exercises. I'm going to link to one of my most powerful and popular hunchback exercises in the description box, and I'm going to assume that you've already done it some before you do this exercise now. You can start sitting or standing and look up at the ceiling. Make sure you're not compensating by arching your back or changing your rib cage position a whole bunch. You want to just be moving the head and neck. Just looking up, you may feel a big stretch in the muscles of the front of the neck, and that's okay. If you want, you can hold that position and enjoy that stretch. When you're ready to do the next strengthening portion, you're going to take your hands and put them under your chin. Your hands under your chin are going to provide resistance as you tuck down towards the floor. Move slowly. Keep pushing slowly down until you're looking all the way down at the floor. Once you've reached that point, your hands are going to be pushing up, and your chin or your neck muscles really are going to resist the upward motion. So it's like your neck muscles are pulling the chin down into the hands as the hands are trying to push up. And you're just going to slowly move up until you're all the way up looking up at the ceiling. Then you're going to return down, the hands resisting as your chin pushes down until you're looking at the floor again. And then your hands push up as your chin and neck resist on the way up. Just do this for 5 to 10 reps or until you get fatigued. You don't need to push hard during this exercise, and I strongly suggest you do not push hard. You're just trying to turn the front of your neck muscles on. These anterior neck muscles get really weak from what we do with them, or really don't do with them, all day. By using resistance in this up and down motion, you're going to train the neck muscles to be stronger through a full range of motion. Now, here is a warning, and I want you to pay attention to what I say. When you do this exercise, it is possible to make your forward head posture worse, and I don't want you to do that. I had a student of the Hunchback Fix program email me to tell me that he felt like doing chin tucks made his forward head posture worse, and that a PT told him that it's because chin tucks are not good for forward head posture. Let's be clear so we can set the record straight on this. There are some good exercises for forward head posture and some that are not good. I've seen PTs recommend some pretty terrible exercises for forward head posture. This is not a bad exercise for forward head posture if you do it right. So here are the warnings. When you are doing this exercise, it's very important that you do not crane your head and neck forward while you're trying to do the chin tucks. If you do, you will make your nerd neck way worse. If you're constantly reaching forward with your head and neck as you're trying to do the chin tuck, you are going to create forward head posture. When you're doing this exercise, you need to think about an axis of rotation that's centered high up in your cervical spine. If you're not sure what the heck I'm talking about, good, because it really shouldn't make sense to the average person, but I'm going to explain it. One quick second, I want to say thanks so much to Tana Myers for your $10 donation to support the Upright Health channel. Super appreciate it. And if you're not Tana and you're watching this video and you want to support this channel too, hit that thanks button down below. Leave me a tip. I really appreciate it. Now let's get back to the video. When you're doing a chin tuck, you may have a tendency, just like I do, to put the axis of rotation too low. So think about if I put a rod through my neck like this, kind of like Frankenstein bolts, but it's a rod, and then I rotate around that rod, that would create this motion, right? This is our typical forward head posture axis of rotation. It's very low in the neck, in the cervical spine. So if we can move the axis of rotation up higher into the cervical spine to make sure we're tucking and creating rotation higher up, it's going to work a lot better because it's going to force these neck muscles to actually create the motion instead of creating this motion where we shorten up here, we shorten here, and then shorten up here, right? We want to make sure we get the rotation higher up in the neck. Quick side note, while you're doing this exercise in the mirror, you may find that you see yourself get a double chin while you do it, and that's okay. It's totally normal, and I promise you're not going to end up getting a massive double chin from doing this exercise. In fact, as you strengthen your neck muscles, you may actually find your tendency to have loose stuff under your chin goes away. Now let's talk about programming with this forward head posture exercise. As with any exercise, remember that you start off easy. Don't try to rupture a vein because you're trying so hard. Use light resistance with your hands as you're starting, and make sure you're rotating around the correct axis. Again, imagining it's kind of joining your earlobes so that you're rotating high up in the cervical spine. Try it out a little bit at a time and see how your body does. If you've never used your neck muscles for the last 20, 30, 40 years, you might get really sore. So just start off with once a day, maybe once every couple days, and then as you understand your body's reaction better, you can gradually ramp up. The ultimate goal is to build enough strength in the front of your neck muscles that you don't feel like you have to do this exercise all the time. So as you feel comfortable, as your strength increases, you can of course start to increase the resistance level so you get more gains and solidify your better head and neck posture. Again, I strongly encourage you to do this in conjunction with exercises that fix hunchback posture. I will have links down in the description box, and I'll probably throw them up in the corner somewhere. And be sure to check out the Hunchback Fix program if you want a simple schedule with simple follow-along workouts that do your whole body good. Now I want to hear from you. How did this exercise feel? Let me know in the comment section down below. If you found this video really helpful and you'd like to support this channel, then hit the thanks button and leave me a tip. And I promise I will not use your money to build a Death Star with the power to destroy every planet in the galaxy. And if you don't want to leave me any money, it's totally fine. Click the like button, subscribe with notifications on, share this video with somebody you know with forward head posture. I'm Matt Shu from Upright Health, reminding you that pain sucks, life shouldn't.